Welcome student. This numerical determine the potential difference between point A and D when no current flows in the arm B. No current is flowing in this arm B. So we have to find out potential difference between this point A and D. So it means we have to find out potential difference between this point and this point, means potential difference of these 2 points is equal to potential drop across this path. First we will find out the currents. See, from here a current is flowing, I3 from the battery, from the positive terminal. So this is I3 and this I3 is distributed like this according to this is I2, this is I1. At this point, KCL at E. KCL at E is equal to, this is entering, this is leaving. That is, I3 is entering, current entering this junction E is equal to current leaving this junction I1 plus I2. See, this is the current is flowing through, this is I2. I2 means what? It is given no current is flowing in this arm. It means I2 is equal to 0. It means what? This is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. It means I3 is equal to I1. Since I2 is equal to 0, so let us find out now. We will find out the loop, because two currents are there. We will find out the current I1 and I2 and I3. So loop AFEB, AFEBA, because I3 is flowing here, from here I3 is flowing, here I1 is flowing this way, no current is flowing, it means I3 is flowing this way, this circuit is flowing like this. So I2 is equal to 0. Now from this loop AEB, now we are following this path, AFEBA. So from here, since the current is flowing this way, this will be at higher potential, this will be at lower potential. This is battery, this will be negative terminal, this will be positive terminal. I3 is flowing this way, this will be a higher potential, this will be at lower potential. Okay, now let us assume some current is flowing. So current is flowing this way, this will be positive, this will be negative, this will be negative, this will be positive. So we will go A to F. A to F means what? The current is flowing this way, so this is a positive voltage, because here what is current? Current V is equal to IR. In the battery, EMF is equal to 1 volt. Let us call EMF 1. So from here to here we are moving, A to B, so this is positive, so it will be a positive voltage which is equal to I into R. What is the current flowing here? I3 is flowing and R is 2. 2 into I3, 2 into I3, I into R. And from here to here, we are going from negative to positive. Negative to positive means negative EMF, that is 1. Because here the EMF, here voltage drop. Now again you are going from here to here, this is the path, positive to negative, so this will be positive 1, positive, and I is equal to I3, I into R is equal to 3 volt, 3. And here we are going from positive to negative, so positive voltage, I2 into R1. So I2 into R1, again we are coming from negative to positive, the EMF is minus 3. Again we are coming here, this is 6 volt, this is negative, this is positive. So we are coming this way, negative means negative EMF minus 6 is equal to 0. This is according to the algebraic sum of voltage in a closed loop is equal to 0. Since I2 is equal to 0, I2 is equal to 0, no current is flowing in this branch. So this we can cancel it. This is 2I3 plus 3I3, that is 5I3, 5I3, 2I3, 5I3 is equal to minus 1, minus 3, minus 6 is equal to minus 10 is equal to 0. That is 5I3 is equal to 10 and I3 is equal to 10 by 5 is equal to 2 ampere. So I3 is equal to 2 ampere, which is also equal to I1. Therefore, we have find out I1 is equal to 2 ampere. Now, we have to find out the potential difference between this point and this point. It means we assume that we are going from here. We are not worried about this one, about this point. We can think this way. So, potential difference across this point. We can write potential difference between the point A, difference of potential across the point A and D. So what is VA and VD? See, VA minus VD is equal to what? The potential difference between this point and this point. This is not discontinuous, it is continuous. So just for understanding, I just remove this one. It means whatever the potential drop here, what is the EMF here, is equal to the potential drop across A and D. So we are going from here to here. The current is flowing this way. It means the potential at this potential drop at this point is equal to I3 into R. That is I3 positive voltage, because I3 into R. Because potential between this and this point is equal to potential drop across this path. Okay, this is the potential. Again, here we are going from negative to positive. So this is negative voltage 1 volt. Again, we are going from here to here, positive to negative. So it is a positive 1 plus I3 into 3 into I3. Because here the current flowing is I3, I into R. According to this situation, I into R, 3 into I3. Again, here there is no drop here. Here there is no drop here because there is no resistor or voltage source. So this is VA minus VD. Therefore, VA minus VD, that is VA minus VD is equal to potential difference between points A and D is equal to VA minus VD. So VA minus VD is equal to I3. I3 is equal to 2 ampere, 2 into R. What is this R? This is I3 into R. This is, you can say this is into 2. 2 into 2 minus 1 plus 3. I3 is equal to 2 ampere. 2 is equal to 4 minus 1 plus 6 is equal to 9 volt. It means the potential difference between the point VA and VD is equal to 9 volt, and VA is equal to 9 volt plus potential at the point D. It means we can clearly say VA is greater than VD, because VA is equal to VD plus 9 volt. So this is the potential between this point is equal to 9 volt. In this numerical, given find the current in 1 ohm resistance, in this resistor. So we have to find out what is the answer. 1.13 from A to ampere from P to Q, or 1.13 ampere from Q to P, or 0.13 ampere from Q to P, this one. So first we can find out. See, the current is, we can take current from positive to, we assume the current direction. This one is I2, current is flowing, it means current is flowing this way. Then here I, this is only assumption, it is not exactly the direction of the current. We assume the current from here it is flowing like this, and here the current flowing is I1. It means we can say this is I is equal to, at this point P, I is equal to I1 plus I2 according to Kirchhoff's current law at the junction P. That is, I is equal to, current is flowing, some current is flowing here, some current is flowing here. Now we will see we'll take the loop. It means because there are two variables, so we need two equations. First, let's take the loop A, B, P, Q, A. It means we are moving from A to B, B to P, P to Q, Q to A. So since this is current is flowing this way, this is battery, this is plus and this is minus. Since current is flowing this way, I2, this is higher potential, this is at lower potential. Now here, the current is flowing this way, this is at higher potential, this is at lower potential. Now here, current is flowing this way, this is at higher, this is at lower, because current is flowing from higher to lower. This is negative side of the battery, this is positive side of the battery. Here, what is the current? Here I1, here I2 is coming, here I1 is coming. So I2 plus I1 joined, it will come as I here. It will come as I here. So this is I means the current, this is positive and this is negative because current is flowing from higher to lower. So now we are taking the loop A, B, P, Q, A. It means we are moving from here to here. There is no potential drop. Here we are coming across the battery from positive to negative terminal. So this is plus 6 because when we move from positive to negative, it is, we assume that as positive voltage, positive EMF. Then again we are coming from here to here. Here to here means what? I into R. This is resistor current V is equal to IR, I into R. That is plus I1. Plus I1. Now P to Q, A to B, P to Q, Q to A. The current is flowing this way, positive, negative. So we are moving this way. So the potential drop is negative because we are moving negative to positive, and the current here is I2. It means minus 3. There is I into R. 3I2 minus 3I2. Then we are back. Is equal to 0. This is according to the equation. Algebraic sum of voltage across a loop is equal to 0. So it means we can write this is as I1 minus 3I2 is equal to minus 6. This is first equation, we got it. I1 minus 6. Then again we will take the loop. We will take to P, C, D, Q, P. Loop P, C, D, Q, P. It means we are moving this way, again back this way. So when we move from here to here, the potential drop is equal to I is the current, through this I is the current, and resistance is 2 ohm. So we are going from negative to positive. This is equal to minus 2 into I. Minus 2 into I. Because moving negative to positive, this is the path. And again we are moving from here to here, the potential negative potential 9 because we are moving this way to this way. Again here, when we move from here, the current flowing is I and resistance is R, and we are flowing from negative to positive, minus 3I. PQ, DQ and P again. And again we are moving from negative to positive. So it will be negative potential drop is equal to I is equal to I1, resistance is equal to R, so is equal to I1 is equal to 0 according to this one. That is I into R, 1 into I1. So this we can write 2I. This is how much? Minus 2I plus is equal to minus 5I, minus 5I minus I1 is equal to 9. We can write minus 5I. So this equation can be written as minus 5 since I is equal to I1 plus I2. So this is equal to I1 plus I2 minus 5 minus I1 is equal to 9. That is minus 5I1 minus 6I1 minus 5I2 is equal to 9.
minus 5I1. So we can write it this way, is equal to, this is minus 9, this is coming. What is the path here? PCQ minus, okay, minus 5I1 loop PCQ minus 2I minus 9 minus 3I minus I1. So this is equal to minus 5I minus 5I minus 5I minus 5I2 minus 1. This is, we are coming minus, this is minus 9. And when it goes plus 9. So plus 9, 6I1. So or we can write it as minus 5I1. So 6I1 plus 6I2 is equal to minus 9. We can write it this way. This is the second equation. Second equation we can write. Okay. So is it right? We have our calculation is right. Minus 2I minus 9 minus 3I minus I1 is equal to 0, or 5I1 minus I2 is equal to 9 minus plus 9, and minus 6I1 minus 5I1 6I1 minus 5I2 6I1 minus 6I1 minus 5I2 is equal to 9. Okay, so we got the second equation. Let us solve this equation. This is first equation. Second equation, this is first equation is I1 minus 3I2 is equal to minus 6. Second equation, 6I1 plus 5I2 is equal to 9. Is equal to 9. Is it right? Minus 5I1 minus 9 has gone. That's it, plus 9. Okay. Now let us solve this equation. This is first equation. We will eliminate, because we want to find out current in this one. So we need I1. So we will eliminate I2. So multiplying this equation by 5, by multiplying this equation by 3. It means this will become, first equation we are multiplying by 5, second equation we are multiplying by 3. That becomes 5I1 minus 15I2 is equal to minus 30. This equation we multiply this one, 18I1 plus 15I2 is equal to 15I2 is equal to 27 plus 27. So and adding this both the equation, this and this get cancelled, that is 23I1 is equal to minus 3, or I1 is equal to minus 3 by 23. Minus 3 by 23 means 23 by 3 by 23.1125. So is equal to minus 0.125 ampere. So I1, therefore I1 is equal to 0. That is minus 0.125 ampere. See, this is the answer we got. 3 by 23. It means what? We are assumed from here to here, but the answer of I1 comes to be minus 9, 0.125. It means if this is the assumed way, since it is coming negative, the actual current is flowing this way. So I1 will flow. Note this point. See, this is our assumption, but actually since it is coming negative, so the current is flowing in the direction opposite to the assumed direction. It means I1 flows from this way, that is Q to P. I1 flows from Q to P, and I1 is equal to minus, I1 is equal to, the magnitude I1 is equal to 0.125 ampere. So answer out of this 0.13. So 1.13 not valid because it is coming 0.125. 125 it can be written as 0.13 approximated. So this is also not available, not the, this both may be right, and it is going from Q to P, so this is the right answer.